As someone doing accounts payable in Business Central, one of the things we have to do is be more efficient with the invoices we're paying. So that means not paying invoices before their due dates and taking appropriate discounts on invoices. Today we're going to look at the suggest vendor payments process inside of Business Central, how to get to the vendor, suggest vendor payments options available, and how to view apply records to payments. Let's get started. When you make vendor payments, you want to do it from the payment journal page. Payment journal is the general journal that is optimized for making payments and includes a number of powerful functions such as suggest vendor payments function that finds vendor payments that are due based on the due date. It also has the vendor summary aging report that shows overview of the due vendor payments. You can start the process of making payments from lists, cards, and ledger entries for vendors, customers, and employees. Let's start off by looking at our home page. We can look at the purchase documents due today. This will be the list of all purchase invoices that are due for the payment date. So if we click on this, it'll bring up the purchase documents due today list. Here's all the open invoices that are due. If we scroll over, we'll see that we have a due date of the 31st. Our working date is April, which is after this due date. That's why it's suggesting all these payments to be paid. And we can go ahead and actually get to the payment journal directly from this particular screen. So if we go to actions, we can create payment from all these invoices. So that'd be one way of getting to it, and I'll show you another way of getting to the exact same screen. Another way of accessing the payment journal is going to the search here. We're going to type in payment journals, and we're going to bring up our specific payment journal. As you can see, it's pre-populated some of the information for us in here, and we're going to now go to related and payments, and we're going to select suggest vendor payments. This will bring up a wizard for us that will allow us to basically define some options. So the last payment date is the date we want to use as, so basically everything prior to this date will be included, or everything prior to this date with a due date prior to this date will be included in our check batch. The summarize per vendor, I would suggest leaving this checked off. What this does is it allows us to, it'll create one line per vendor. If with this unchecked, it'll create multiple lines per vendor for each apply amount. And this is by currency as well. And then our payment date, and we also have the ability to select specific filters. So for example, if we wanted only vendors with a certain payment code or a certain vendor number, or we could use payment priority. So we have a lot of different options to select here. The other thing we have is this show more fields button. What this allows us to do is, we can apply, find vendor payment discounts and apply those. We can use vendor priority. We can actually put in an amount. So let's say, cash flow issues and we're at the end of the month, and we only have, let's say, a couple $100,000, and our payables are more than that. We could put in that up to amount, and it'll suggest vendor payments up to that particular dollar value. So very powerful feature. I'll turn this off for right now. So once we have everything defined that we want to use, we would hit OK. What this will do is it'll go through our list and suggest vendor payments for us. So as you can see, there's 5 different payments here with amounts that are to be paid. I can also select a specific payment here and then go to process and go to apply entries. What this will do is it'll show me all the invoices that make up that payment. So we have a $2,689 payment amount, and these are the 3 invoices that make up that particular payment amount with the apply to amounts. That is the suggest vendor payment process in Business Central. If you'd like to learn more about the suggest vendor payment process, please contact us at Profit by visiting us at www.profit.ca. Thank you.